show that yes, I'm by myself, but guess what? That's what this thing is all about. BU podcast, we up. You know what I mean? I'm B Bryant. Um, I want to dig deeper into what I'm basically displaying out here with this BU podcast. You feel me? All we do is talk about three trending topics. Obviously, we always talking about the black culture, commenting on this, all opinions. We specialize it in success. Every time I have someone on the show, we talk about success. Let's be honest, bro. That's the only topic I love to talk about. You feel me? How to be successful, books that I'm reading, books that they're reading. Um, it's just all about, you know what I'm saying, really digging deeper into what we trying to do. Um, so with that being said, we finding out secrets how to be successful, picking people brains. Like usually when they on here, I'm always asking questions about that. But enough about that. You know what I'm saying? What we need to know is we gotta be ourselves. You know I'm always gonna come with substance, bro. You already know about that. If you know me, I've always been a person of substance. I'm always talking about being yourself. So look, we gotta keep being ourselves, and that's what we're gonna talk about this show, right? Now, even though we always talk about success, this is more of a music business based podcast. So don't ever get that messed up. Like we always talking about music, who the hottest artist, you feel me? We talking about who in Detroit is making a lot of noise, who that we really is listening to, like who niggas banging in their whips. Like that's what we talking about on BU podcast. You feel me? We want to know, what's your ears to the street. So, you know what I mean? Who dropping the hottest shit? Period. Who dropping the hottest, what I'm saying, clothing lines. By the way, this is my new inspiration line right here. You know what I'm saying? I've been working on this bitch. I would turn around for y'all, but this bitch go crazy. You know what I'm saying? See the sleeve. At the end of the day, it's about people in the streets that's really making noise, that's really doing their thing. And I'm really about to give the kudos, take my hat off to niggas, get the niggas they flowers. You know what I'm saying? Whether they here, whether they not. I'm dropping names. I'm dropping, you feel me, all type of knowledge on niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's what BU Podcast is all about, right? So we focused on the music industry, all that music business overall, and I'm gonna be giving tips on basically anybody that is interested in the music industry, man. Maybe you just want to make your money off the music. Maybe you want to figure out how to turn that shit into coins. Look, that's something I've done before. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to make $1 off music. Like I'm talking about just make $1 off your music. So I understand all artists that when you going through these struggles, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all niggas, but I know how I feel. So we gonna be talking about that, touching on that. Um, like I say, we're gonna ask our audience the tough questions. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna ask our artists the tough questions. This is all my opinions. You know what I mean? We here, we spread knowledge. That's what this shit is about when you talk about BU podcast, right? Uh, you know, I'm gonna always let y'all niggas know, like, I'm B Bryant. I make shit cool. I'm the cool. Like that nigga Dirk is the voice. I'm the cool. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm on. I'm about to tell niggas what's hot, what's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to bring artists on this bitch. You already know what I'm on. I'm just trying to let y'all know because this is the BU podcast. It's up from here. You see what I'm saying? So since we getting into that, I'm to let y'all know about what we got, what this shit is about, what we on. We talk about the three trending topics. Now, this is some silly shit because I gotta get straight to it. Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars. Okay, that's my first thing that I'm gonna talk about today, and I got to comment on. Now, I know everybody been going a frenzy about this shit. Me too, cause this shit. Why the fuck did dog slap dog? That's all I'm gonna say. Why did dog slap dog? Now, I'm gonna say this. Women got a lot to do with a lot of reasons why niggas make emotional decisions. Okay, we all know that it's not easy to not make emotional decisions when you're dealing with a woman you love and she either hurt, you feel me, somebody talk about her, things about to get out of hand at the crib. Like we all know that women make us do things we don't want to do. You feel me? So I think Chris Rock actually understood that after he said the joke. Okay, from a black man, we like, damn, this nigga just socked me because I said something about his bitch. And this nigga really been on like live TV crying about this shit. We've been making fun of this nigga. Let's be real, man. Everybody been making fun of Will Smith for a couple years about everything about what he doing with his wife, this red table shit, August Alsina. You feel me? This is just my opinion on it, right? Will Smith got the fuck up and smacked dog because he was got emotional. For his woman, he felt like he want to keep his family. He want to do this. He want to do that. We all know how Jada Pinkett got a hold on him since this Pac shit. Like this shit is all public. So it's like I respect Chris Rock more than everybody because he was kind of wrong with bringing up the J.I. Jane. I ain't gonna lie, but at the same time, it's how he handled his I kind of did something wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas do kind of do shit wrong all the time, but dog owned that shit. And you know, at the end of the day, to me, Will Smith wrong, Chris Rock was kind of wrong. So two wrongs don't make a right. You feel me? Somebody got hit. Boom. That's just my opinion on it. You feel me? I don't think that Will Smith should have slapped him, but women make you do dumb shit. And we don't know what's going on with them people, but it's always some bullshit when you talk about Will Smith and Jada. So let's just be real. Um, like I say, salute to Chris Rock. He held it down like a real G. You feel me? Really shouldn't talk about her. but like at the same time, why is comedy so sensitive and why is the world so sensitive? I keep going back to that too. Everybody's sensitive as fucking these days. Since COVID or before COVID, we living in a time where people got really tight and it's just weak ass skin. Like niggas don't have like tough skin like they used to. So we living in crazy times. So sucks being a comedian, obviously, because he just got smacked by Will Smith. But that was just a topic I had to touch on, bro. Like I really didn't fuck with what Will did, but at the same time, I ain't fuck with Chris did. So both of them handled it like G's. So it is what it is. Boom. Now, this is something that's another trend topic, the Lakers, right? Now, I got to touch on the Lakers because the Lakers is like letting you pick the best team in the high school to play against any team in the school and everybody popped y'all. You feel me? How the fuck did you just have the best team in the world with Russell Westbrook? You got Carmelo Anthony, you got LeBron James, you got Anthony Davis. These are all Hall of Fame basketball players that are going to get a jacket to go in the Hall of Fame of basketball for sure. And they could not pull it together to make nothing happen. Now, we live it, and I'm going to say this. Stephen A. Smith said on the show, man, Cali, the sun shines a little brighter. The the girls look a little finer, you know what I'm saying? The beach is just a little better. So he out there in California, them boys got lazy if you ask me. You feel me? Them boys got rich as fuck. They got famous. They already been famous. Them niggas the best than ever. Bro, look, them niggas out there lazy as fuck playing games and hooping and outside and going to the club and rapping. Bro, them niggas on some whole other shit, bro. Them niggas ain't worried about no fucking basketball. So that's just how I feel. You feel me? I might be wrong, but I see some niggas that's paid as fuck and doing what the fuck they want. So that's why they lost this year. It ain't nothing else to say. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. Now, is the LeBron era over? That's what we all want to know now. Is LeBron over, bro? Is LeBron old? I don't know. I can't really say that his numbers was pretty good this year. You know, they lost, but he's cold. You feel me? He was still cold. So we're gonna find out about that. You know what I mean? This is just really fun to see right now. We living in some good times right now. So another thing that I had to touch on is Mike Epps stand-up. Okay? Mike Epps stand-up was fucking hilarious. He did it in Indianapolis, Indiana. It was really, really good. It was called Indiana Man. You know, his jokes was so funny because he was talking about how young girls are with these old niggas. You feel me? Now, when I'm getting old, I hope I can pull me a young bitch. So I ain't mad at nobody. You feel me? But what I am gonna say is, those were the jokes that, to me, made either a young person offended, black or white, young boy or girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be offended by dog, just like how Will Smith was offended by Chris Rock. It was kind of touchy, but at the same time, he played it off. He was talking about how they mayor was, how he loved niggers, like talking about, bro. It's funny, bro. Like, we shouldn't be so uptight about everything that everybody say that's comedian. You know what I'm saying? Mike Epps is one of my favorite. I think you should go check it out if you haven't seen it. He was there with all his people that he grew up with. It was just like a monumental moment for him. You feel me? If you a real nigga, you gonna feel that comedy special. So if you ain't checked that out, check it out. I don't want to give too much away, but you know, definitely Mike Epps received, I think a key to the city after it. So, you know what I mean? It's just good to see a black man like Mike Epps and who as funny as he is and such a real person he is, got to see get the light shined on him. So it was real awesome to see that. Um, I also want to touch on uh, three Detroit artists that's up and coming, right? Um, Shout out to Jerry Parker. He's actually been a producer. He been locking in hardcore with a lot of artists. You probably, got songs with GT, Oberola. You know what I'm saying? He got songs with Dex. Like this guy been doing this shit, but he just dropped a project called the Exotic Project. Make sure y'all check that out. Shit is hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's a real melodic. He's singing R&B style. So you know what I mean? Go check that shit out. Um, Obviously, you know me. I'm gonna always tell y'all. I got a project coming out called "I Love You Too." You know what I'm saying? This, you already know what this BU record shit about. B Bryant. You know what I mean? Love You Too. I got that shit dropping. I got some real good songs with Jerry Parker actually on there, so that's why I really had to drop that. You know what I mean? I also want to give a couple shout outs to a couple other people. JP, he got a song actually with Payroll and Peasy. That bitch going crazy right now. So if you ain't heard about JP the Underdog, you know what I'm saying, make sure you go check him out. He actually got another song he just dropped called Still Dropping. That bitch kind of going crazy. So make sure you tap in with him. And then I gotta give a shout out to Young Polo, his project, John Rubin 2. That bad boy out, and I worked with him in that project. It was really really a good process, and I think that one right there, it deserves his credit. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all checking him out, Young Polo, with his project. That bitch is hot though. You know what I'm saying? That shit is really really hot. So those are just a couple artists. I definitely want to say shout out to you know Sada Baby. I actually liked his project. I want to give a shout out to Skilla Baby. Obviously, um, Babyface Ray album and Rollout was amazing. I'm always still banging that shit. He just dropped that Motown video. Make sure y'all check that out. Obviously, you can't go wrong with your Peasy, your Icewear. You feel me? Shout out to all the Detroit artists that's really making their noise. Tay B, all y'all guys. So another thing I want to tap into right now though is three hot albums, three hot projects that dropped this year, only in 2022, right? That's what we on. We on 2022 shit, all new shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how we rocking. So first, another first album I want to talk about is that Tana Talk, that Benny the Butcher, bro. That shit go crazy, bro. The first song on that is just amazing. Make sure y'all go check out that. I think that's called like Johnny Peace Cadillac or something. You know what I mean? That bitch is awesome. He got J. Cole on that on the first song. Make sure y'all check that out. That's one of my favorite albums out right now. And I'm gonna be honest. I'll always love Griselda, but this nigga album hard. You know what I'm saying? Um, I haven't always loved him, but like I told you, now I'm getting into it. Benny the Butcher, shout out to him. Lil Durk 7720, his shit is banging. Make sure y'all check that out. I see that he got that song Petty 2 with Future, and I love Future, but I'm gonna be honest. Petty 2 is not my favorite song on the album. It's just not. I love the song. I know it's going crazy, but like I would rather listen to no interviews. I would rather listen to Golden Child. I would rather listen to so many other songs on their Headshot. Like I love Dirk. I love Future, but that song could have been better than me, bro. That's just me though. Another shout out to Currency and the Alchemist. They album called Continuous. That bitch is a banger. I fucking love it. They actually got Babyface Ray on there. Make sure you check that out. Goyard Luggage. Louis Luggage, Goyard Luggage, one of them. But at the end of the day, that shit hard. Make sure y'all check that out. Currency did his thing on there. And then I just want to give a shout out to Denzel Curry. Denzel Curry album is different. If you want to just hear some different shit that you ain't usually listening to, check out Denzel Curry. Gotta tell you that. And 42 Doug and ESTG about to drop a project too. That shit should be hot. I'm waiting to see what that look like. I'm definitely waiting to see what that sound like. What do they got? They got two shooters too, and they got another song out too, the Shiners. The boys is hard right now. CMG, you got to take your hat off to CMG right now. CMG is fucking killing it. they got basically everybody that's making all the noise right now is basically signing them. ESTG, 42 Doug, Black Youngster, um, Moneybag Yo is selling records, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Moneybag Yo is selling records. Yes, I said it. He's selling records for the business. He's going in. And Yo Gotti, you know what I mean? You can name him. Lil Baby is affiliated, fucking with them niggas with 4-2. So this is all money. But that leads me to my next thing. My three hottest artists that's going on right now. I'm gonna have to give it to, like I say, CMG as the label. You feel me? I can't really just pick one, but I'm just gonna say a label because I like how they moving. They just the hottest label right now, bro. Period. And I always gotta give niggas their props. So Lil Durk is obviously one of the hottest artists out right now. Like period. You obviously Drake. You can't not deny Drake as the hottest artist right now. If he can do anything, he's the hottest artist right now. And Future is about to drop too, and I'm praying for this Future album to be something I expect. Future should be dropping. He seen a tweet say he's dropping soon, dropping now, dropping whenever, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Drop, cause Future is one of my favorite artists. Everybody know that. You feel me? And I'm never gonna deny that. Scorpio shit. You feel me? But I know he got some real hot shit dropping. And I gotta give a shout out when you talk about three of the hottest artists in the world right now. This nigga brand new, Real Boston Richie. That nigga sweet as fuck. That nigga just dropped 2 songs, and them bitches is hard. So what he got? Just make sure y'all check out Real Boston Richie. He coming out of Florida. That nigga got a picture with, you feel me? This nigga literally got 2 songs that got a picture with Ye and Future. You feel me? Dog is going up. You feel me? I don't know how the fuck he doing it, but the nigga going up. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all check out Real Boston Richie. He going in. Now, this is a part of the show that I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of information, right? 3 opinions on how to succeed in the music business. All right. I want to get into the good stuff. If you are an artist and you have an album, if you have a mixtape, or if you're just dropping a song, there are ways to become more successful. Now, I like to think of it as you ain't gotta always spend all your money. And I know it is money based. Music industry, the music business is all money. Yes, it is. But at the same time, it's things you can do for free that can get you further than not doing them. You know what I'm saying? First of all, having a drop plan, having a plan to drop your music, having some deadlines, having some dates, and really understanding, you know what I mean, how to drop your music. Obviously, you gotta have really a strategic plan that makes sense with your drop. Staying focused on your marketing and marketing to yourself and your Instagram is very, very key to how to move as a music artist. Okay? That's your resume for Def Jam. That's your resume for Epic. That's your resume for Atlantic. So you want to make sure your social media is the crispiest that it could ever be. You see what I'm saying? Whether if you don't got nothing on that bitch, that's cool. Just keep it clean, right? Also, if you do have a project coming, make sure that you're promoting heavy on social media in a strategic way. Use your fans, use your people that you fuck with. Let them push you, make them. If somebody else talking about you, it's a good chance that I should be knowing you. Go say that. All right. I can give you guys good tips all day, but I want to make sure y'all understand that marketing yourself is just a huge thing. Try to get some guerrilla marketing in your own right. You see what I'm saying? I'm all business when it comes to music, and I just want to make sure that the guys who making great music at ground zero still understand some type of the business. You know what I'm saying, that you can do by yourself. You know what I'm saying, or you can do with your team. Don't really worry about support. And I'm gonna tell y'all that, because obviously you gotta just push through. In order to make money making music, you have to still push yourself. So if you give up as an artist, then it's just over. Like once you give up, your career is over. So I just want to make sure that everybody understands that, stand by your product, believe in yourself, be yourself. You know what I mean? We come up with this inspiration shit because it's all about inspiring. You see what I'm saying? That's how you should be able to make your music, by having that inspiration to make your music. Y'all know what this is about, man. The best ways, I'm gonna give y'all 3 ways to make money in the music industry though. How to make money. Uh, Making a large discography. Drop as many projects as you possibly can. That's how you fucking generate some income because one song doesn't pay like it used to. Okay, that's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Shows and bookings. Try to get bookings by through your music by promoting yourself. Right? You need a buzz, so get that. Features and signing artists. That's a way you make money. If you can sign artists, you can make some money. All right. That's why most artists get to a position to sign artists. That's their goal. Okay. And also research and learn about the music industry because the higher you are, the more smarter you are, the more money you can make. And that's just a couple 3 tips for y'all to make money in the music industry, right? Um, I'm gonna really end it there for you guys when it comes to that knowledge shit because I don't want y'all motherfucking snoring. But guess what, man? BU podcast is all about being successful. I want you guys to really understand that yes, we're gonna talk shit. Yes, we're gonna talk music. Yes, we're gonna talk who hot. Yes, we're gonna talk about what's going on. But at the end of the day, we all gotta be successful in some way. You know what I mean? You already know what I'm on, man. This B Bryant with BU Records. Y'all know what's going on. This the inspiration shit. Make sure y'all cop that when it drop. I'm gonna tell y'all when that's coming real soon. But right now, check us out. AJVIP, AJVIP TV. Check me out. BU Podcast. B Bryant. We out.